Welcome to Maddie's Wild Wonders, where we cover wild, weird, and wacky animal facts. Today, we will learn about different rodents as pets. First on our list is hamsters. They have expandable cheek pouches that can stretch to the size of their entire body. They use these to store food and transport it to their burrows. Syrian hamsters, the most common pet breed, are highly territorial and prefer to live alone. If kept with others, they might fight, so research which breed you get to know how to properly care for them. Hamsters rely heavily on their sense of smell to identify food, mates, and their surroundings. They have scent glands on their bodies, which they use to mark their territory. In the wild, hamsters dig elaborate tunnel systems underground. As pets, they love to burrow and will appreciate tunnels or bedding where they can dig. Hamster pups are born blind and remain that way for the first few days of their life. Their eyes don't fully open until about 2 weeks after birth. They instinctively hoard food, even if they're well fed. You'll often find them stashing extra food in their bedding or hiding spots. While they have poor eyesight, hamsters have excellent hearing and can detect high-frequency sounds that humans cannot hear. Next on our list is gerbils. Gerbils communicate by drumming their hind legs on the ground. This thumping can signal excitement, fear, or a warning to others. Gerbils originate from warm, dry environments, which means they are well adapted to dry conditions. They produce very little urine and are efficient at conserving water. Unlike hamsters, gerbils are social creatures and prefer to live in pairs or small groups. They bond closely with their companions and can become lonely if kept alone. Gerbils love to dig and create tunnels, a behavior inherited from their wild ancestors. In captivity, they enjoy burrowing in deep bedding or digging material. Gerbils are nocturnal, but they also have bursts of activity throughout the day and night. Gerbils have long tails, which they use for balance and stability while jumping or running. However, their tails are delicate and can be injured if handled roughly. Like most rodents, they need to chew on toys, wood, or cardboard to keep their teeth trimmed and healthy. Gerbils live slightly longer than hamsters, with an average lifespan of 3 to 5 years, depending on the care they receive. Gerbils are naturally clean animals and produce less odor compared to other rodents. Their dry environment helps reduce the smell of their habitat. Gerbils are quick and agile, with the ability to jump impressive heights relative to their size. Their speed and agility help them escape predators in the wild. Next up, we have guinea pigs. Guinea pigs are very vocal pets. They make a variety of sounds, including a high-pitched squeal when excited, purring when content, and rumbling to express dominance or mating behavior. Unlike some rodents, guinea pigs are highly social and thrive in pairs or groups. In some countries, like Switzerland, it's illegal to own just one because they can get lonely. Guinea pigs' teeth grow continuously throughout their lives. They need to chew on hay and other fibrous materials to keep their teeth worn down to a healthy length. Guinea pigs, like humans, cannot produce their own vitamin C, so they need it in their diet. A deficiency can lead to scurvy, a serious health issue. When happy, guinea pigs may perform a funny jumping motion known as popcorning, where they hop straight up into the air, often repeatedly. Guinea pigs are highly sensitive to temperature changes. They don't tolerate extreme cold or heat well and can suffer from heat stroke if temperatures rise above 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Guinea pigs live longer than many other small rodents, with an average lifespan of 5 to 7 years, and some even live up to 8 years or more with proper care. Guinea pigs have 4 toes on their front feet and only 3 on their back feet, a feature that's uncommon among other rodents. Despite their name, guinea pigs are not related to pigs, nor do they originate from Guinea. They are native to the Andes Mountains in South America and are more closely related to capybaras. Often misunderstood, our next rodent pet is rats. Rats are incredibly smart and can learn to recognize their names, perform tricks, and solve puzzles. They can also be litter trained, which is unusual for many small pets. Unlike many rodents, rats enjoy interacting with humans and other rats. They can form strong bonds with their owners, often showing affection by grooming their human companions or cuddling. Rats have an impressive memory. Once they learn a route or a trick, they rarely forget it, which makes them great problem solvers. Studies have shown that rats display empathetic behavior. For instance, they will attempt to rescue fellow rats in distress, even if there's a tempting reward involved, such as food. Despite their reputation, rats are meticulous groomers and spend a lot of time cleaning themselves. They are actually cleaner than many other pets and rarely carry diseases in domestic settings. Rats have highly sensitive whiskers that they use to explore their surroundings, detect movement, and even measure the size of openings to navigate through tight spaces. A rat's teeth never stop growing. They need to constantly chew on things to wear them down, which is why it's important to provide chew toys in their cages. When rats are happy, they can make a chirping sound or emit high-frequency noises that humans can't hear. They have been observed laughing during play, especially when tickled. Rats rely more on their sense of smell, touch, and hearing than their sight. They have poor vision, especially in bright light, and are primarily nocturnal animals. Rats thrive in groups and can become lonely if kept by themselves. They communicate with each other using a combination of vocalizations, body language, and even ultrasonic sounds that humans can't hear. Similar to the rats, our next animal is mice. Mice are smarter than they appear. They can learn tricks, navigate mazes, and even recognize their owner's voice and scent. Mice thrive in the company of other mice. It's often recommended to keep them in pairs or groups, especially females, for mental stimulation and companionship. Mice have an incredibly short gestation period of about 19 to 21 days and can give birth to large litters, up to 12 babies at once. Be careful not to house males and females together. Contrary to popular belief, mice are excellent groomers. They clean themselves multiple times a day, similar to cats, and are quite hygienic if their habitat is well maintained. Mice have excellent memories, particularly when it comes to spatial awareness. Once they learn the layout of their cage or a maze, they rarely forget it. Mice use their long whiskers to feel their surroundings. They communicate with other mice through touch, whisker movements, and body language, especially in the dark. While we can't hear it, mice communicate using ultrasonic sounds. Male mice are known to sing ultrasonic songs when they court female mice. Mice are mostly active at night, which means they spend a lot of time running around and exploring in the dark. Pet mice typically live for 1.5 to 3 years, making them relatively short-term pets compared to other animals like guinea pigs or rabbits. Pet mice love creating tunnels and burrows if given soft bedding, replicating their natural instincts from the wild. Last but not least, we have chinchillas. Chinchillas have the densest fur of any land mammal, with around 50 to 80 hairs growing from a single follicle. Their thick fur helps them stay warm in their natural cold, mountainous habitat and makes them incredibly soft to the touch. This also makes them prone to overheating, so they need to live in cool environments. Chinchillas should not be bathed in water because their dense fur traps moisture, which can lead to fungal infections or skin problems. Instead, they take dust baths. This helps absorb oils and remove dirt from their fur. Chinchillas can live between 10 to 15 years in captivity, with some living even longer. This is much longer than many other small rodents like hamsters or rats, making them a long-term commitment as pets. Chinchillas are highly agile and can jump up to 6 feet in height. They love to leap and climb, so they need a cage with multiple levels and space to exercise. Like many rodents, chinchillas need to chew on safe, hard objects like wooden blocks or hay to keep their teeth worn down and prevent dental issues. Chinchillas are naturally social animals and do best when kept in pairs or groups. However, they also form strong bonds with their human caregivers and can become affectionate with regular interaction. In the wild, chinchillas are nocturnal. As pets, they may adjust to their owner's schedule, but still tend to be more active in the late afternoon and evening. Chinchillas can easily overheat in temperatures above 75 degrees Fahrenheit due to their thick fur. They need to be kept in a cool, well-ventilated environment, preferably between 60 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. If a chinchilla feels threatened or stressed, it can release a patch of its fur to escape a predator's grasp. This process, called fur slipping, leaves behind a bald spot, but the fur eventually grows back. Chinchillas are known for being relatively odorless compared to other small animals. Their fur is designed to repel dirt and moisture, which helps reduce smell, making them a clean pet option. That wraps up our Pet Rodents episode. Let me know which one was your favorite. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to see more content like this. I'll catch you in the next episode of Maddie's Wild Wonders.